Take a look at the Wolfpack starting five here in the season opener for Coach Keats. It is 3 transfers along with Morcell and Burns. Yeah, he's got that free throw line jumper in his bag. Oh, that baseline spin move is too good.
Kind of backs him down a little bit and creates space with a fadeaway. Really good player. I like his game.
Burns. Boy, he is such a unique player.
Great pass.
And that's what O'Connell can bring.
And seeing him in practice, he just plays so hard. He does everything the right way. And again, I think because this guy right here is going to get so much attention, and a lot of double teams are going to come off the arm.
Big to big, post to post, you bet.
It's not every up.
The transfer from Arizona State, NC State in the home white. DJ Burns. He started 6 for 6 on Monday. Burns. Oh, spin move. How did he do that?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best shot, especially because NC State wants to run, and that gives them an opportunity to get the rebound and really push it. Got to be a little bit more selective on taking good shots.
Burns, too good. He loves going over that right shoulder.
This is that action NC State ran a lot last year. The Iverson cut, side pick and roll, get it to DJ in the post and just let him work.
Off glass?
He didn't mean to do that.
Off glass?
It was almost a breath of fresh air. You know, he didn't really want to set expectations. He just wanted to get 20 things from the game today that was positive so that they could go over it on film.
That will not be one of the 20. An easy layup there for DJ Burns.
Yeah, he's made a few on the year, but again, I just think get the ball inside first, and then let's start to work our way out.
Look at DJ fading away.
And here you just see that touch. He's able to use his body, create space, fade away, and nothing but nylon.
How does he contort the ball into a shooting motion here?
Well, the hard part is he's actually spinning the wrong way.
Back to Burns. What does he have orchestrated here on the block? What a spin! DJ dunk!
Under like Parker's doing now, so you don't really create an advantage.
Unable to hit the 3 was Kelly. And now State with numbers. Here's DJ Burns. Bangs into bodies and knocks in his 14th point.
DJ Burns down the lane. And Burns with the soft touch.
Beating Kentucky twice. Gary Stackhouse had his team playing well.
Foul counted, DJ Burns, and 1. NC State starting to regain control of this game.
Look at the patience and poise. He's going to shoot it this time.
He gets that low position. You can't stop him. Here is Burns down low.
Oh, what
Good
a spin
move.
Oh, my goodness.
DJ Burns.
His understanding of this roster and how he wants them to play, I think he's got a lot of confidence in this group. We're going to get back to DJ Burns here, and then watch. He's going to look to pass out of it.
And he banks it in off the window. NC State led by as many as 12 in the first half as DJ Burns Jr. goes inside, and he breaks the seal in the second half right away to put the Wolfpack up 7. DJ Burns powers his way in, draws the foul and 1.
That's not what they need from him. They need his defensive presence. They need his rebounding. And that's exactly what he brings. He has all the scoring around him.
Burns hits that little.
He's a very good passer from that post position.
TJ Horn at the point for Burns at the elbow. Post guarding him. Burns got it. They called him DJ Buckets when he played at Winthrop. Here comes Michael O'Connell, Stanford transfer, one of those 7 first-year newcomers for Kevin Keats. Burns gives NC State its first lead.
Good ball movement, just unable to connect. And now NC State again, I like their patience. They're just going to DJ Burns and let him go to work. That has been the formula. So I think that was the issue early on, or excuse me, late in the second half. NC State was getting some wide open looks.
Horn, the Arizona State transfer. Burns over the top of post, and man, he converts DJ Burns.
And Mo Rivers, who just passed away last month, in the backcourt with Monty Towel. Phil Spence was the sixth man on that team. Burns, basket plus the foul. They still count it as 1, 2, and 3. And Hupstead with 4. Burns, pretty on the baseline, the spin and the shot.
Yeah, last time they stole that pass on the baseline, and then that one they missed it by an inch and gave up a 3.
That is money from DJ Burns.
Right there, they got to dump it right down to DJ Burns. They got to play through this guy.
Right on cue.
Justice Jackson, nice little hezzy. Scoop shot with the left hand. Right there, no double team coming, so he can go.
DJ Burns will make you pay.
Adu missed that one right at the rim, so a chance for the Wolfpack. This is Casey Morsell. Give it go, back to Burns, off the window, and there's his first basket. Just getting started in the first half here. Burns trying to back down Adu. This is his closest range look. He flips that one up and in. Two for two titles.
2 in a row, and not just 2 in a row. Her first 2 years with the Las Vegas Aces.
It's another bucket for Burns. It's a 2-point game. 3-point lead for the SEC favorites. Burns has 8. Turns, muscles in, spins it off the window. It's a 1-point game again.
Okay, big man.
Keats can't be happy with this group right now. These Christmas games, right before the break, are so difficult because guys are ready to go home. You come out sluggish, you want to get this team and hit them off early. But in the game has continued to compete.
Yeah, he is optimistic about getting back toward full strength when they dive back into Horizon League action. Horn. Extra pass. O'Connell, the Burns on the block, and a quick 4 for the big fella.
He said, I want to see if we can get NC State to come play in the mud with us. And to a degree, that has worked here in this first half. There's Burns. That's a strong move and finish. Reroutes toward the basket. Back out front for O'Connell. Here's Burns looking for help. 10 to shoot. Here goes the big fella to work. Fall away. Good. Wow. Here's O'Connell. Skip for Diarra. Trying to take Davis on the drive. Got it for Burns. Oh, boy. Clears against Zona. Left-hand move off the glass and in for DJ Burns. Here's Taylor.
Taylor's been effective attacking the basket, but this is where you're going.
Burns rolling on Jai. Left hand, we're tied. Taylor to put it in play. Lob for Burns. DJ on the roll. Up, under, layup, good. 1/10 of a second left, and DJ Burns, Dan. How about that? How about this, huh?
Well, I mean, they're not trying to throw it to him, but, I mean, he's the last resort. So they just throw it up there. Nobody comes to double team, and I'm telling you, he is so good. He's so agile. What a great pivot.
And the Wolfpack here trying to pick up their third conference win. 2-0 with road wins at BC and Notre Dame, and trail 4 as we come up on 8 minutes. Look at Burns, a little strong move, and got the and one on Buchanan.
DJ Burns in the low post. He's too strong. He's too composed. He doesn't panic. He catches. He locates. He gets low. He goes slow. He's under control. And a chance for an and one.
They have a number of shot makers that can get hot. And this guy, DJ Burns, is so difficult to deal with because of his size.
So they're letting him bang right away. You can tell all sorts of records. It took a long time to be broken, too.
With El Final.
Burns to the lane. Push it and shove it with Baycott. That's already been a fun duel between those two. Burns again. On the attack. Yes. Very nimble.
And he felt his team not as good in full court defense this year, but very good in the half court.
And that's a mismatch, Clark against Burns.
He had 5 assists in that game. He did other things, but He can shoot the basketball for sure.
Burns over Huntley Hatfield. Back outside for O'Connell. Burns. Back in Huntley Hatfield down in the short corner. That's nice.
Yep.
This is a key defensive possession here for the Cardinals. NC State trying to recreate some separation, and that's a good way to do it. Pick and roll, DJ Burns.
Here's Burns and Reed again. DJ, a shot fake, now going to back down. Reed, fall away. Got it. Wow. Burns working against Reed. Spins, in traffic, scooped it up, wouldn't go, got it back, put it up, basket and one. Wow.
He took that shot against the double team. Burns is going to spin inside, and here there's 6'11" and 7 feet, and he gets the ball, and despite the fact that he gets hit on the forehead, he's still able to push it in the basket.
O'Connell on the dump down here for Burns. He'll take Marsh, and right off the glass, DJ Burns. 10 for Burns.
Oh, and it's Burns the steal, taking it away from Padula. Shot clock winding down. Burns near the three-point line. Tough fadeaway. Oh, that's nifty.
This guy established right here, DJ Burns. Let him go to work and then play through him.
Burns muscling his way through, drops it in. Right back to Burns, puts it up before the double team comes. Has it here. Burns just muscling his way in, make it 3 in a row. Inside to Burns. Trying to spin his way free. The lefty hook, got it to go. DJ Burns.
Guess not.
Well, the ball hit the rim before the horn sounded.
Yep.
And there's what we're talking about with Burns. When he gets the ball inside.
19-point lead. It's kind of been in this area since it was 16 at halftime. There's Burns with the bucket. He has 6 now in the ball game.
That ball was not particularly well thrown. He got him caught under the basket.
Here's Burns working on carry. Left hand, scores. 8 for Burns. There goes Burns. Kick out. Taylor thought about it. Digs in, back to DJ Burns. Soft layup with the left hand.
NC State really struggles to shoot. 13th out of 15 teams in ACC games. 30% from 3. Inside Burns. 4 players with 100 college games, 6 with 80 college games. But this group as a unit has never faced adversity together. How do they respond? They got a good look for Burns.
But Taylor's going to need to shoot. With the clock winding down, he gets to the rim. Burns back up in.
Great cut in good timing.
Burns trying to bully his way in, and he does. First made field goal in nearly 5 minutes for Pittsburgh. Burns trying to answer, and he does.
Got to keep cutting on the weak side.
Burns spinning his way free. That time he got the better of Federico.
His third 3 of the frame. Wait to within 4. Inside, catch and score for DJ Burns Jr.
You can't necessarily run your offense against NC State, and he's going to have to rely on guys to make plays, and Shefflin kept his composure.
DJ Burns with a nifty turnaround. 36 made threes on the season now for P.J. Hall. 31% from beyond the arc. This is Burns mid-range.
The other good news for Clemson is that DJ Horn has not scored in this half yet.
Burns, the turnaround. 21 points for Gerard, the leading scorer in our game. Burns, free throw line.
And have made their last 12 shots. Burns answers. Would be a critical conference road win. But NC State, the team with momentum. Burns tangled up, finishes.
finishes to tie it at 76. Burns takes it himself and cashes in.
Monster, whatever you want to call the terminology, is it at the dribble? Is it at the block? And then that's where it becomes the issues.
And now he knocks down a 15-footer. Or Parker, rather, on the drive. And Burns and a reset of the shot clock for the Wolfpack. Long break over there for Horn, by the way, as Burns scores.
As we give you a look at the starting lineup for NC State, DJ Horn, DJ Burns, and Casey Marcel combined for 42 points a game. And Duke still missing the freshman guard Caleb Foster, out with an injury, but played exceedingly well without him over the weekend. Burns getting his first touch, getting in close for the hook, and that'll drop in. And I believe it is, sir. Under 9 in the first half. Burns again switches it in. He has 9 points.
With those 2 fouls till the second half.
Burns trying to make a spin on Stewart and hits it. Burns looking for an opening into the paint. Got it! 13 and counting for the big fella. Burns on Filipowski. And got position and dropped in 2 more for 17 points. Continue to get the basketball to DJ Burns, who was brilliant in the first half.
How do you guard this? It's like playing against your dad in the driveway when you're 8 years old.
Under 5 points per game. He's got 4 in the first half. Guarding Burns. Spins around the defender for 2.
But, you know, for NC State, I'm sure they'd rather see him posting up than taking threes.
Taylor dropped it off to Burns for an easy 2.
Burns gets the return. Working on Brown. That should be an entertaining duel as he hits that one. Let's see if Horn gets involved offensively. Burns with a touch. What a tough angle, but he makes a lot of those shots. O'Connell coming in, 29% beyond the three-point line. Burns trying to get a better spot, and he once again gets great bounce.
We've seen crazier things happen. Now it's going to be up to the Wolfpack to handle the basketball and be able to make their free throws, which they did so well last night. But good things happen when you get the ball in the hands of the big fella.
It's 7 offensive rebounds last night. Really showed up in a big way. Burns trying to get in close and takes the hit as well.
A footer that can play with such motion like that off the basketball, you get those type of upper things.
14 for Filipowski. We talk about great footwork and great touch. Burns with another 2.
Diarra went flying. Burns backing down his man and laying it in. Look where Burns has to get it, all the way deep in the corner. Trying to work his way in. The lefty up and in.
How do you stop that? McNeely digging down.
Or Minor giving as good as he gets. And Burns scores. Burns again. And it's a 3-point game. Again, feeling there should have been a call. That one's going to count.
That is like guarding a tank. Good grief, what a move.
And you know the tank wants to get to his left hand, but that time he tricked him and spun back to his right.
Little horn set. 2 at the elbows, 2 in the corners.
Good help, but open is Burns, and he's got 2 more. Baycott pushing Burns out almost to the 3-point line. He gets where he wants to get, and he banks it home.
Burns with Washington on him. Oh, what a spin move by Burns. Has been very good. DJ Burns right back on the floor. Gets it here, goes to work. Yes. Interesting as they switch back in that zone. Burns off glass with that soft touch. Meanwhile, the Wolfpack have scored on each of their last 5 trips. Burns trying to make it 6, and he does. Number of times already tonight, Oakland has had the shot clock winding down. That time Townsend able to connect. Burns, turnaround. Wow. It's automatic. Burns, catch and shoot. Yes. That's driving great. Burns. And here comes the double. Burns spins away from it and scores. And that time,
you got to play Burns straight up.
They are this trip.
Make them a score.
Repost. Burns. Spin. Drop. Inside with a dipsy-do for the big fella. Was a difference maker in the victory over Marquette. Kick it out. Burns. From the outside, he drains it. Responsibility.
Filipowski doing a good job fighting. Just took a little elbow to the chest.
Burns asking for it. DJ, it's on his playlist.
DJ that can dance.
I'll tell you, no payola involved in that move. Rebounded by O'Connell. They get into early offense for Burns. Watch that drop step baseline. Burns looking to score. And he does. Magic. In the ACC tournament, they trailed in that game. That was not a guarantee by any stretch. And amazing what this run has done. That is nifty. Filipowski, a lot of hands. Feed it, and a bounce for Burns. One-on-one. Burns turns. Burns scores.
And this is old school basketball right here.
Read what you're going to do. If you overhelp, you'll find. There's a Burns. Spin. Burns. He's a cheat code. What do you do? On the baseline out of bounds.
They've had trouble stopping Burns.
Yeah, how do you stop this kid? Look at this drop step. Burns, too easy. 3 in the second half. Burns left open. Nice and easy. Burns, drop. Burns. Another for DJ Burns. Get it in. Taylor, lucky. Horn comes to the ball and then accelerates. Give it up. Burns floats it up and in. +1. Somebody else would have just gone up strong. To me, he is the key. He's got to get in traffic, find people. Here's what we wanted to see. Burns against Edey. Drop step, and the floater goes for DJ. You mentioned his turnovers. He's got to get back in the swing for this club. Second in the country in assists behind Tyler Kolek of Marquette. Burns, the drop step, powers in, and he's got the angle on